Hey there, and welcome back. Let's pour another one. Today we're making a charcuterie board. We got this beautiful piece of maple burl wood, and we thought, let's try something a little different. Sometimes we've done single pours, sometimes we've done double pours, but this time we wanted to try a triple pour just to see what happened and how it responded. So we're using a couple of different pigments this time around. One of them from Upstart Epoxy, the other was from iPigment, and the other one was from MySpade. So we're going to get going here. We're going to get mixing these up, putting them in their respective containers, and let's get it going. Look at all that fairy dust. It's kind of cool when you're working with metallic pigments like that. So this purple sage from Eye Candy is just gorgeous. And this blue is called Pacific Blue from Mayspring. It's a really succulent, just beautiful blue. You'll see when we mix it up. But these three colors are going to be really, really cool together. We're hoping that they all form and stay contiguous. Sometimes that doesn't happen, but we'll try our luck this time. So here's the pour. Look how beautiful these colors are together. It's truly amazing the way that they just feed off each other and just really stimulate the senses. This is a little bit of the fun that comes when you're pouring epoxy. You get to watch all this cool stuff. Look at that gorgeous blue river that's just flowing in there. It's really amazing, and it's so fun to watch. It's even funner to do. So I'll use a Bondo spreader here. I'll spread off some of this excess epoxy, get it all into its rightful place. When we're done, I like to trim the edges off. That way it exposes any wood in case any epoxy got in through the sides there. We trim it off. I like to hit the high points with my belt sander before I put it into the planer, because then that way it makes it easier to plane it, levels it out so much faster, and it's ready for the next step, which is sanding. I start off at 40 grit, and I sand my pieces all the way up to 320 grit. For this one, I'm cutting out a handle on it, so it's going to be a little different. These triangle handles have really turned into something pretty cool for my product, so I try and do it once in a while on some of these other boards here. It's really easy to do. Drill out your entry points for the jigsaw. Get your handy jigsaw, follow the lines, and let it rip. So when I'm done with this step, what I'll do is I will get a beveled edge. I like to use a chamfer router bit. It just looks so sophisticated and just seems like really sleek and contemporary. I'll use a round over bevel edge, or I'll try different ones, but my most popular and my most requested is usually the chamfer edge. So if you guys are looking to bevel out your edges, either whether it's the edge of the board or a table or handles or stuff like this, always go with a chamfer. Give it a shot. It's really cool, and it makes your piece just look really distinguished. So we're finishing up this part of the router, and then I will go ahead and proceed and do the edges of the board as well to just kind of wrap up all the routing. And then when I'm done with all the routing, I like to sand the board and finish it up. And I usually go up to 320 grit. There she is. And now we're ready for the flood coat. Mix it all up and pour. This is where you see everything pop. Do not, and I repeat, do not ask me where the white pigment went. I have no clue. I don't know if it got swallowed up by the darker colors. I was astounded, and I was in total disbelief when I flipped this board over to see that there was absolutely no white. I'm like, I had to go back and look at the video. Did I pour white? Yes, we did pour white. Where is it? No clue. And sometimes that happens when you're doing double pours or triple pours like that. It just magically gets gulfed up. I mean, it's weird. It's the epoxy like goes under the other color, and it's just funky stuff happens when you do that. But regardless, this piece came out beautiful. It came out divine. It's just really awesome. I mean, I can't tell you enough how we were happy with this piece. This is the part where I like to just kind of look over everything, make sure that the flood coat's doing good. If there's a couple more bubbles, you hit them with the heat gun, and that's perfectly natural. That's going to happen because the wood is porous and the bubbles are from the epoxy going into that wood, soaking in, and then the air coming out. So that's where we have our handy dandy heat gun. to take care of that problem and still continue to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Epoxy drip removal 101. I get asked this so much. That's how I do it, folks. 40 grit sandpaper, all the way up to 320. Then I like to hit the back side of the board with walrus oil or Odie's oil. That way, the board is multifunctional. You can use the back if you want. If you want to use the front, you can use the front. But either way, you're getting a complete piece. The cool thing about walrus oil is it's 110% food safe. So, like I said, use both sides of the board that you want. The epoxy's food safe as well once it's cured. And here we go, folks. This is it. She's all done. Both sides came out just really, really beautiful. And, you know, we couldn't be happier. And this is something that we made. This is something you can make. If you have questions, drop them down in the comments section. If you like this video, click that like button. If you want to see more videos like that, smash that subscribe button and hit the little notification bell if you want. That way you know when we make more videos. Thank you for everything. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more informative, helpful, and satisfying videos.